everyone, thanks for joining us for the Whitstable Championship. My name is Luke Elvey, and with me is John McCarthy as we get ready to bring you all of today's action. And John, getting off to a good start is paramount. How do the players have to play this opening hole?
Well, the opening hole here at Rasputin is an interesting one, Luke. We have a par 4. You got a couple options off the tee. You can go left or right. Now, for me, the island fairway on the left is the way I would tackle this one. Gives you a better look at that green when you're making your approach. Takes that bunker to the front right out of play. But that decision is left up to the players here today. It's going to be interesting to see how different people approach this one, I think.
Thanks, John. Conditions are right for scoring, so let's see if they can go low.
And not the greatest approach shot there. Seems to me the wind may have gotten a hold of that shot. And this putt is essential to save par. And starting today's round off at even par. Wind could be an issue on this next hole. We're going to have to see how this tee shot goes. I'm going with the 7-iron on this one and heading for the green. And he's on the green. Putter's coming out. And this for the birdie. Ooh, and just inches away from greatness. And it's about a few feet from the cup. And that one drops for par. And after that hole, he will stay at even par. And now the third hole tee off. And talk about getting a hold of a drive. This is incredible. And from 135 away. Going with a pitching wedge here. And this one's definitely heading towards the green. And this one's about 4 feet from the cup. For the bird. Currently sitting at 1 under for the day. And setting up for the par 5 hole. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. And about 245 yards to the pin. And here's the 3-wood. I think he might clear the green with this shot. And missing the approach on that one. Too much club on that, I think. Very nice shot out of the sand, and I think a birdie's quite possible here. And that one will drop for birdie. And after that hole, 2 under. And he's tied for third place. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. And ladies and gentlemen, you don't see that every day. We are on the green, off the tee on a par 4. This shot might be a perfect shot, folks. Oh my goodness, that was close. And this one's for birdie. And after that one, he's going to share the lead for this event. The next hole we have before us is a par 3. Let's see what happens. Going with the 9-iron. I think you'll like that. 33 feet from the cup. And they're about 3 feet away here. And that par putt will drop. And he's still tied for first place after that one. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. He's going right through the brush on this one. And he's probably not too happy about that. Well, I'm not quite sure where this one's going to end up. And this for the birdie. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And he's still in first place after that hole. And next up we have a par 5 hole. This one's looking pretty good so far. From 240 yards out. That looks like the hybrid. Well, that shot's looking not too good. But in actual fact, this shot has ended up in the fairway. And that one's going to go for par. And currently sitting at 4 under for the day. And on to the 9th hole. Now this shot coming out of the rough. Oh my. And he's done and dusted with the front 9. Luke, he's found himself in a pretty good spot.
Well, it's always great having the lead, John, but this player doesn't want to switch off because there's going to be a bunch of players wanting to come at them if they're trying to win the championship.
Thank you, Luke. Now let's get back into the action here at the 10th. Pretty sure he's going to like that one. Okay, about 165 yards to the pin. It looks like a 7 iron. And this one's looking pretty good. And that approach is on the green. Quite a long putt ahead. My word, this is looking very good, folks. And for the par. And no change for him leaderboard-wise after that hole. Okay, now moving on to the 11th. Going with the 9 iron here. This one's looking good, folks. And that approach has found the green, but there will be a lot of work to do to sink the next putt. Ooh, and that was very close. Just didn't drop. And this putt's about a 2-footer here. And the par putt drops. And after that one, he's going to stay right where he was on the leaderboard. And now we find ourselves on the 12th. And nothing wrong with that shot from 130 yards. Here is the pitching wedge. That's just poor luck on that approach. Just didn't have enough club. This putt's about a 2-footer. And that one will drop for par. And after that one, he will stay at the top of the leaderboard. All right, let's see what happens on the 13th hole here. And look at this drive, just screaming off the club face. And about 120 yards out from here. And this one's heading towards the green. This one's about 3 feet away. And that one goes for birdie. And he's going to stay right there where he was on the leaderboard. No change in the ranking. And now teeing off on the par 5. And this shot's looking promising. And about 215 yards out from here. And here's a hybrid shot. This one's looking good. Well, I didn't see that landing in the rough, that's for sure. Well, you'll probably like that. And this putt is for birdie. And he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard after that hole. And moving on to the 15th hole. He appears to be heading for the fairway here. And about 175 yards to the pin. And going with the 7-iron on this one. And this shot's looking pretty good. And about 17 feet to the cup. And that putt will drop for birdie. And after that one, 9 under is the score. And that means he's first overall on the leaderboard. And now setting up on the 16th tee. And here's the 6-iron, looking good. And this putt is for birdie. Ooh, just missing here. And this putt's for par. Okay, and he's still in first place, ladies and gentlemen. And let's see what the 17th has in store. And nicely done. Looking like we'll have some fairway here. From here, 190 yards to the pin. Looks like a 7-iron. This one's heading for the green. Okay, and hitting this par 5 in 2 is going to set up some definite eagle possibilities. And just missing that eagle, that could have been a huge 2 strokes off of their scorecard, but that's how it goes. All right, and currently sitting at 10 under after that one. Now teeing up for the final hole of the round. And I think he's going to like that. Well, this is definitely heading towards the green. And this next putt for a final round score of 61. And that one goes in for the bird. And he's done it. He has played some incredible golf here today, and that's why he's walking away with the win.
Oh, you can see the elation on his face. What a performance. He deserved the victory right from the get-go. But this will do a lot for his confidence. I look for him to have a huge season from here on in. On behalf of John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey. Look forward to your company next time. Hello everyone, great to have your company for the Southern Open. My name is Luke Elvey, alongside me as always is John McCarthy, and we're excited to bring this day's action to you.
Thank you for the intro, Luke. Happy to be here as always. What's happening?
Well, this never gets old, John. I'm eager to see what goes down here today. I think some top-notch golf is on the schedule.
Thanks, Luke. We'll talk to you soon. Well, this one's still in the rough, but that was a rather tough lie to get out of. And to save par. And starting today's round off at even par. And the wind could be an issue here. Let's see how the tee shot goes. And let's see how they deal with this one. Very nice sand shot. Birdie is very likely. And about 5 feet from the cup. For the birdie. And our leader today currently has a round of 5 under par. And now let us see what the third hole has in store. Going with the hybrid here. Looks like the hybrid could be a bit too much club on this one. Looks like he's going through some trees. Missing the approach on that one. Too much club. And this shot he's taken through the branches. This one's about 6 feet away. And that putt drops for par. And he's sticking to the same position he was at after that hole. And now the fourth hole. Ooh, looks like he's going through the branches here. And he can't be pleased with himself after that one. Well, this is a close one. It could end up in the fairway. And unfortunately, he's ended up out of bounds on that one. And back into the fairway. Got some good distance on that too. Five feet to go here. And the putt will drop. And he's going to move down in the standings after that hole. Okay, let's see what the fifth has in store for us. And going with the 6 iron. This could be good. It's heading for the green here. And he's on the green. And this putt's for birdie. finishing this hole with a solid putt. And he's moving in the right direction, moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. And now the 6th hole. And this one's questionable as to where it's going to end up. And you don't see someone drive the green on this par 4 every day. That was beautifully done. And this is for birdie. And he's going to go down to even par after that hole. And let's see what the 7th hole has in store today. And he's taking this one through some branches. Oh, and he's going through the branches here. From 19 feet. Oh my goodness. That was a nice putt, but just missing there. And now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And the score to beat today, 5 under par for our leader. And next on the plate is the 8th hole. Well, sounds like he's going through the branches here. very nice shot out of the bunker, and I'm thinking birdie. And that one will go for birdie. And our leader today currently on top with a score of 5 under. And now the 9th hole. Here's a 9-iron. This one's a 9-footer. And that'll drop the birdie. And as we move into the back 9 here, Luke, I'm wondering if you could shed some light on what's been happening elsewhere on the leaderboard today.
Well, the play's been pretty hot this morning, and our current leader is at 5 under.
Wow, look at this drive, folks. Serious power. And this putt's for birdie. And currently sitting at 2 under for the day. And moving on to the 11th hole. And this drive is just incredibly powerful. And you don't see that every day. Hitting the green here on this par 4 right off the tee. And ladies and gentlemen, the eagle has landed. And after that one, 4 under is the score for the day. And he's currently tied for 4th place on the leaderboard. And teeing off on this par 3. Going with the 6-iron. And heading for the green. And with that, he is on the dance floor. And about 10 feet to go here. For the birdie. And after that one, he will share the top spot on the leaderboard. This shot looks bound for the beach, folks. And he's going through the branches here, folks. And that's never what you want to see. Still in that bunker. All right, 27 feet to the cup. Oh, my land. That was very close. This putt's looking to be about 2 feet. And after that, he will fall out of first place. And setting up now on the 14th tee. And this putt is for birdie. Solid putt. And he is moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. And setting up now on the 15th. And he's probably going to like that. Very well played golf shot. Hitting this par 5 and 2, it's going to set up some serious possibilities. And this shot is looking scary good right now. And the putt drops for eagle. And look at this, I'm seeing quite a few birdies on that scorecard for him today. And setting up on the 16th tee. I think he'll like that. This puts about 3 feet away. And that one drops for the birdie. And sitting at 8 under par after that hole. And just about to tee off on this par 3. Looks like the hybrid is on display here. Looks like this is going a bit long. And that will not be on the green. Pretty sure the wind was the reason behind that. Let's see how things are shaping up on the leaderboard. And after that one, 8 under is the score. And moving on to the 18th hole. And nothing wrong with that shot. From here, about 230 yards to the pin. And I think that's the hybrid. And the forecast calling for sand here, folks. And he's taking this through some brush here. Poor luck on that approach shot. Not enough club on that one, I think. And this next putt is for a final round score of 62. And that putt's going to drop for par. And that's going to seal the deal for him, Luke. He has won this event and couldn't have gone to a more deserving fellow.
Oh, what a wonderful performance today. Thoroughly deserved the victory. They were the star of the show. Well, sadly, that's all we've got time for today. See you next time. Hello everyone, welcome to the Legends Championship. My name is Luke Elvey and alongside me as always is John McCarthy. We're anticipating a great day, can't wait to see what unfolds.
Thanks for the intro, Luke. Fantastic day here at Fiddler's Green. What can you tell us about the first hole?
Well, this is one unique opening hole, John. It features a giant shared fairway, so it's wide open. It allows for wonderful strategy, and most players will keep their drives towards the group of trees on the right to get the best approach shot at this green. However, that green is surrounded by 3 bunkers.
Thanks, Luke. We'll talk to you after 9, see what's happening. Yeah, about 110 yards to the pin from here. And this one's definitely heading towards the green. Now he's on the green. Time for putting. This putt's for birdie. And finishing this hole out with a solid putt. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. And the wind definitely could be a factor on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. And about 190 yards to the pin. And looks like a 6-iron. And this one's looking pretty good. And that is some fantastic club work on this par 5 green, hitting it in 2. Oh. Well, this is about a 4-footer. And that one will drop for birdie. And after that hole, he is moving up on the leaderboard. Now let's see what this third hole has in store. And here's the 6-iron. This one's looking pretty good. And this putt's for birdie. Oh, I thought that one was going to be in. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And no change ranking-wise after that hole. All right, here's the 4th hole. I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. About 160 yards to the pin here. Going with the 8-iron. This is going towards the green here. And that is not bound for the dance floor. And since he's been hitting those greens pretty regularly today, he's probably not going to feel too bad about that. And this putt is essential for saving par. Oh, that was close. And this putt is for bogey. And now let's take a look at that leaderboard. And he will fall out of first place after that one. And now teeing off on this par 4. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. He's got to be pleased with that. Yes, about 3 feet to the cup from here. For the birdie. And after that one, staying pretty steady here in 3rd place on the leaderboard. And moving on to the 6th here. Well, so far so good for this one. From 205 yards out. I think that's a 5-iron. And not the best approach shot. Bit too much club on that. And this putt is for birdie. And tapping in for birdie. And now he finds himself tied for first. Okay, and let's see what the 7th has in store. And going with the 9-iron. This is heading towards the green. This one's about 10 feet from the cup. Just missing here. And this putt is for par. And after that one, 3 under for the day. And teeing off on this par 4. And he's got to be happy with that. Setting up for the 36-foot putt. This shot is looking too good. And that one drops for par. And no change in his leaderboard status after that hole. Okay, and on to the 9th. And just absolutely pounded this drive. From about 135 yards out. This one's looking good, folks. And this for the birdie. Ooh, inches away. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And we have Luke back with us. Hello, Luke. What are you seeing out there from your point of view today?
He's currently inside the top 10, but with the talent in this tournament, he'll need to keep making more birdies down the stretch if he wants to stay there.
Thanks, Luke. And now we'll get back to the action. Yeah, I think this one's going to find the fairway. And about $1.15 to the pin from here. And the shot's looking pretty good. "16 feet away. And missing the birdie, unfortunately. And tapping in for the par. And currently sitting at 3 under for the day after that one. And is currently tied for second place on the leaderboard. And now setting up for the par 4. And that's just inspiring to watch, ladies and gentlemen. Hitting the green off the tee on this par 4. That's hot stuff. And this for the birdie. Nice little putt. And he now shares the top spot on the leaderboard. And moving along now on the 12th hole. And look at the distance on this. And it looks like he's going through the branches here on this one. "12 feet to the cup." Oh, that's bad luck there. And this putt's for par. And that one will drop. And as we check the standings, he's still in first after that one. And time for the 13th here. Okay, he is on. And this one's for birdie. And a nice putt. And after that one, 5 under for the day. And now teeing off on the par 5. And I think you'll like that. From 245 yards out. And here's the 3-wood. Now it's an unfortunate approach shot. And I am pretty sure the wind had something to do with that. This putt's right around 2 feet. And that putt will drop for birdie. And they're 6 under on the day after that hole. And setting up now on the 15th tee. And this is looking fairway bound. And about 155 yards out. Going with the 9-iron. This one's looking good. And this one's for birdie. And after that one, he's still holding on to the first place spot. And next up is a par 4, folks. Well, this one's looking pretty good. And about 145 yards to the pin. Going with the 9-iron here. Well, this is definitely heading towards the green. From here, this is about 10 feet away. And that one goes for birdie. And just look at the amount of birdies on that scorecard. Okay, and moving on to the 17th now. And going with the 6-iron. And this one's heading towards the green. And this putt is for birdie. And that one will drop. And after that hole, he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard. And now, teeing up for the final hole of the round. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. From about 185 yards. This could be good. It's heading for the green here. Okay, he is now on the green. And this next putt for a 62 on their final round. Oh, that was so close. This putt's about 5 feet from the cup. And that putt will drop. And he's done it, Luke. He proved himself today, and he has played well enough to become the winner of this event.
Yeah, this is a big deal, John. This victory secures so many outcomes, particularly a chance to play for the all in the FedEx Cup playoffs. Well, on behalf of John McCarthy and all the hard-working staff at HB Studios, thanks for your company. Hello and welcome to the Evergreen Classic. I'm Luke Elvey. Alongside me for the ride is John McCarthy. Delighted to have your company as we get set for an exciting day's action. And John, the first hole sometimes lets players ease their way into the round, and other times it can be a tough one. Take us through the opening hole on this course.
Well, Luke, the first hole at Victory Village, we have a par 4. It's pretty wide open off the tee, but that landing area gets a little crowded with bunkers. You're going to want to keep that tee shot to the right, I think, to open up that approach to the green that has some sand to the left.
Thanks, John. It all sets up to be a fabulous day.
From 21 feet away. This could be the shot, folks. And the par putt will drop. And starting the round off at even par. And now setting up for this par 5. And just launched this drive. And about 245 yards to the pin. That looks like the hybrid. I think this might be a bit long. Fantastic work on this par 5, hitting the green in 2. Ooh, that was very close. And this putt is for birdie. And that one will drop. And he will move up on the leaderboard after that hole. And teeing off on this next hole, the wind could come into play. Let's find out. And heading for the green. And with that, he's on the green. And about 9 feet to go here. For the birdie. And our score to beat is 6 under par. That's where our leader is. And now we find ourselves at the 4th hole tee off. And it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. And this one's for birdie. And that one's right in the cup. And he's going to move up on the leaderboard after that one. Okay, let's see what the 5th has in store today. And just a huge drive here. And it looks like it's going into the deep stuff. And don't listen to me, this one is actually safely on the green. And this one's about 8 feet. For the bird. And currently sitting at 4 under for the day. And he's tied for 3rd place on the leaderboard. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. And he will like that. And this putt's for birdie. Ooh, and that was very close. And this one's for par. And that one will drop. And unfortunately, he's going to move down in the standings after that one. And now we find ourselves on the 7th hole tee off. And he'll be happy with that. And this next shot setting up significantly below the hole. And this one's definitely heading towards the green. And about 12 feet to go to get to that cup. And just missing the birdie there. Unfortunate, unfortunate. And tapping in for par. And after that one, staying right there in 4th place. And the 8th hole is next. And it sounded powerful off the club face. This is going for days. from 170 yards out. And going with the 7-iron on this one. And I think he will like that. And this is for birdie. Oh my goodness, close, very close, but no cigar. It's about 6 feet to go here. And this for the bogey. And with the tap, that's a bogey. And today, currently sitting at 3 under par. And he's also tied for 10th on the leaderboard. That looks like a 5-iron. Looking good. And to save par. And a decent little putt there. And Luke, as we head into the final stretch, curious as to what you're seeing out there from your point of view today.
Anytime you can open your round with a couple of birdies and a par in the first 3 holes, it sets the tone for an exciting day ahead. Let's see if they can finish it off.
Thanks, Luke. We'll talk to you on the 18th. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. From 140 yards out. And that approach is safely on the green, but a whole lot of work to do for that next putt. This is looking quite good. And tapping in for the par. And after that one, they'll stay right where they are in 10th place. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. I think we'll find some fairway here. And about 175 yards away here. Looks like a 7-iron. And this one's looking pretty good. From 14 feet. And that one could have been the birdie, but it just missed. And now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And after that hole, sticking right there in 10th place on the leaderboard. And let's see what the 12th has in store. And about 215 yards away. And that's a pretty inspiring shot just there, hitting this par 5 green in 2 definite eagle possibilities. Oh goodness, that was almost in. And this putt's for birdie. And tapping in for the birdie. And currently sitting at 4 under for the day. And that also means he is tied for 7th place. And now the 13th hole. And here's a hybrid shot. And this is looking a bit long, I think. Well, I don't think they meant to do that on the approach. I'm going to blame that on the wind. And tapping in for the par. And after that one, staying steady at 7th place. And now teeing off on this par 4. And this putt to save par. And no change in the standings after that hole. And teeing off on this par 4. And this drive could go on for days, folks. This is some serious power. From 120 yards out. This is going towards the green here. All right, and he's on. This one's about 9 feet away. That'll drop the birdie. And after that one, currently sitting at 5 under for the day. And he's currently tied for 4th up on the leaderboard. This one's heading for the green. And about 17 feet left to go. And that one will drop for par. And staying steady in 4th place after that hole. And number 17. It looks like he's going through some trees, and he won't be too pleased with that. Ooh, looks like he's going through the branches here. That one's back in the fairway. This one looks about 4 feet. And that one will drop for the bogey. And after that one, 4 under is the score for the day. And as he tees off here on the final hole, he is only 4 strokes off the lead. Things can still happen. And that also translates to him being tied for 8th on the leaderboard. And there was some serious power involved in this one. Well, this one looks like it's heading to the rough. And this next putt is for a final round score of 67. And that one goes in for the bird. And with that comes the end of this event and a top 10 finish for him.
That's right, John. A top 10 finish is not bad at all. And they're going to be gunning for the win the next time they play. I'm sure of that. On behalf of our hard-working production crew and all the team in the truck, I'm Luke Elvey, saying so long for now. Hello everyone, welcome to the Crichton Championship. My name is Luke Elvey, with me John McCarthy, and we're pleased to have you as our PGA Tour coverage begins.
Hello, Luke, and hello to the folks at home. Great to be here with you. Luke, tell me this. Out of the gate, do you think our next golfer is thinking FedEx Cup at this point?
Absolutely. The FedEx Cup playoffs is what everyone wants to qualify for. However, with their wonderful play this season, I'm pretty sure they'll be playing in the playoffs. However, they'll want to keep their focus as we head towards the pointy end.
Thanks, Luke. Talk to you soon. And that's a decent shot into the fairway with the green within reach. Let's see what happens. This one's about 3 feet from the cup. And the par putt will drop. And starting the round off at even par. And the wind could come into play on this one. I know some others have had some issues. Let's see how this tee shot goes. I'm going with the 7-iron on this one. Yeah, that's not what you want for your approach. Too much club. And this putt to save par. So close. And this one for bogey. Okay, and now let's take a peek and see what's happening on the leaderboard. And that performance has led him to go down in the standings. And now let's move to the third hole. And I can't see him being too pleased about that. Phenomenal power on that one. And from here, about 215 yards out. Going with the hybrid here. Not the best approach shot we've seen today. And about 8 feet to the cup. Ooh, that looked good. And this for the double bogey. And after that hole, +3 on the day. And now the fourth hole. And this shot's looking promising. And that was spectacular work, hitting the green on this par 4 off the tee. Oh my, and that was just fun to watch. And he's moving on up on the leaderboard after that hole. And now setting up on this par 3. Going with the 6-iron. This one's close call. This could be in the rough. Well, it's not on the top of the list of best approach shots today. Not enough club on that one. And about 11 feet to go here. Ooh, almost. And this putt's about a 2-footer here. And our leader is sitting on top of the scoreboard here with a score of 7 under. And now we find ourselves on the 6th hole tee off. I think this is going towards the rough here, folks. Now let's see what happens here from the beach. And that one drops for par. And currently sitting at 2 over for the day. And let's see what the 7th hole has in store today. And looks like a 6-iron. And this is not going to be good. This putt's about a 2-footer. And unfortunately, he will go down in the standings after that one. And now setting up for the par 4. And I think he will be happy with that. And this for the birdie. And our leader in the score to beat currently 7 under par. And on to the 9th hole. And 18 feet to go here. Oh, and it just didn't drop. And this one's for par. And Luke, what's happening on the other parts of the leaderboard today as we finish the 9th hole?
Well, the play's been pretty impressive so far, and our leader currently sits at 7 under.
I think he's going to like that. Okay, from 160 yards away. This one's looking pretty good. And about 19 feet to the cup. Ooh, and it just misses. And now let's take a look and see what's happening up on that leaderboard. And that hole is going to result in him moving down in the standings. And now the 11th hole. Going with the 8-iron here. This one's looking good, folks. And if this putt drops, they can save par. And a nice putt there. And currently sitting at 3 over for the day after that hole. And next up is a par 4, folks. Okay, and from 200 yards away. And this putt is for birdie. Ooh, unfortunate. This putt's about 3 feet away. And our leader's sitting on top of the scoreboard here with a round of 7 under. All right, let's see what happens on the 13th hole here. Well, I think this one's going to find short grass. Well, this isn't looking too good. Looking like 9 feet to the cup. And that one will go for birdie. And after that one, +2 for the day. And setting up now on the 14th hole. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. Yeah, about 130 yards to go here. Here's a pitching wedge. I think he's overcompensated here. He's flying the green, I think. And nothing to write home about on that approach shot. And I would wager the wind had something to do with that. And about 8 feet to the cup from here. And that putt will drop for par. And after that one, he's unfortunately going to be moving down in the standings. And moving on to the 15th here. And this shot's looking pretty good. And this putt's for birdie. And a decent putt. And he's going to move up in the standings after that hole. Okay, and moving on to the 16th here. And nicely done, looking like we'll have some fairway here. From 19 feet away. And from that length, my goodness, that was some putt. And that one's going to bring him down to even par. Okay, and setting up on the 17th tee. And here's the 6-iron. Yeah, I think you'll like that. And this for the birdie. And folks, I think this shot's looking too good. This putt's looking to be about 2 feet. And that putt will go for par. And our leader is sitting on the top of the heap here with a score of 7 under so far. Teeing it up here on the 18th. And a promising looking shot here. And from 165 yards. And this one's heading towards the green. Fantastic. And hitting this par 5 in 2 is going to open up some real interesting possibilities. And this shot could be the one, folks. And this next putt for a final round score of 70. And that one will drop for birdie. And Luke, as his event comes to an end, don't know really what else to say, but he just wasn't there, and he wasn't on when he needed to be today.
Well, I don't want to judge, John, but they certainly didn't deliver their best performance today. I'm sure you'll agree we saw some pretty good golf today. Thanks for tuning in. Hello everyone, welcome to the deepest field in golf, the Players' Championship. My name is Luke Elvey, alongside me as always is John McCarthy, and we're excited to bring this day's action to you.
Hey Luke, glad to be here again as we get ready to kick this round off. The course looks to be in fantastic shape. Could you tell us a little bit about it? What are we working with here?
Well, the finish at TPC Sawgrass Stadium course has to be one of the most exciting in all of golf. The risk reward par 5 16th, when you can get there with two lusty blows and perhaps make an eagle, but then you've got to take that walk around the pond to that famous Island Green 17, the par 3. It just tantalises the players as they've got the mountain of fans in the side. They've got to hit the exact shot when it matters. Land on that green safely, you can march to the 18th tee excited about the finish, but look out, drama awaits because there's water all the way down the left-hand side on 18. Really position your drive well off the right side and then go for the green in 2. And you can perhaps add your name to the list of champions who have won at TPC Sawgrass Stadium course.
Thanks, Luke. We'll chat after 9 holes, see what's happening. For the birdie. And starting the round with a birdie. Next up is the par 5. And this shot he's taken through the branches. And I doubt he'll be too pleased with that. And folks, this one is in the rough. Very well played, and hitting this par 5 and 2 is going to set up some nice eagle opportunities here. Ooh, and that was very, very close. This putt's for birdie. And it's time to take a peek at the leaderboard. And after that one, currently sitting at 2 under for the day. Getting ready to tee off on this par 3. I think this shot might be a bit long. Nothing wrong with that. And this one's for birdie. And folks, this could be the one. And this putt is for par. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And after that one, 2 under for the day. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. Well, I think this is heading to the rough. And setting up in the beach here. And par on this hole just got a whole lot more possible with that shot. And that one's going to go for par. And after that hole, they're going to stay right where they are in 8th place in the standings. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. This one's looking pretty good so far. And about $110 to the pin from here. Well, this is definitely heading towards the green. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. For the birdie. And 3 under for the day after that one. And he's also tied for 5th up on the leaderboard. And moving on to the 6th. Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. And it appears that shot actually ended up in the rough. "23 feet to go." And that one drops for the birdie. And currently sitting at 4 under for the day. And he's tied for 3rd place on the leaderboard. And now teeing off on this par 4. Well, so far so good for this one. Okay, about 140 yards to go. Taking a shot with the pitching wedge. I think this one might be in the rough. Oh, unfortunate. He's ended up in the water. And about 17 feet to the cup. Ooh, and it just doesn't drop. And this putt for double bogey. And it's 6 under for our leader today. And let's see what the 8th has in store today. Looks like the hybrid is on display here. Could have put a bit too much club on this one. Well, that approach shot's not going to be on anyone's highlight reel, I don't think. Just too much club. And this putt is needed to save par. Very nicely done. Long putt right into the cup. And after that one, he's fallen in the standings. And now the 9th hole. And there's a long bomb, folks. Look at that. From 245 yards to the pin. I think that's the hybrid. This is heading towards the green. Okay, and hitting this par 5 in 2 is going to set up some definite eagle possibilities. And the eagle putt drops. And Luke, is there anything you're looking forward to here on the back nine of this beautiful TPC property we find ourselves on?
Everyone loves the Island Green par 317th at TPC Sawgrasser Stadium course, but it's actually part of a great three-hole finishing stretch. The par 5 16th has seen so many eagles en route to the championship, and that 18th, boy, two big boy shots get to that par 4 green if you want to win the title.
Thanks, Luke. We'll chat after 18. Nice shot. I think you'll like that. Okay, and 135 yards to the pin. Going with the pitching wedge here. This could be good. It's heading for the green here. "14 feet away. And tapping in for par. And after that one, he's going to stay right where he was on the leaderboard. Okay, now moving on to the 11th. Ooh, look at that drive go. From 225 yards. That looks like the hybrid, and this one's definitely heading towards the green. Very well played golf shot. Hitting this par 5 and 2, it's going to set up some serious possibilities. And this putt is for birdie. And that putt drops. And that hole is going to allow him to move up in the standings. And teeing off on this par 4. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. And this one's about 6 feet away. And that putt will drop for birdie. And with that, he finds himself tied for the top spot. And now teeing off on the par 3 hole. Here's a 9-iron. And this one's looking pretty good. And a bit of a poor approach shot there. Unfortunately, not enough club, I think. Ooh. And about 4 feet from the cup. And that one will drop for par. And after that one, he's still tied for the top. And now setting up for the par 4. Immense power on this drive, folks. 135 yards to the pin. This is going towards the green here. And this one's for birdie. Oh my goodness. Now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And no change for him leaderboard-wise after that hole. And moving on to the 15th hole. And I'm not quite sure here. It could end up in the fairway though. I think he'll be happy with that. And about 5 feet to go here. For the bird. And he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard after that hole. And now setting up on the 16th tee. And he can't be very pleased with himself after that. And not a whole lot of distance on that shot, but back in the fairway. And this one's for birdie. And after that one, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And they are sitting at 7 under par for the event. And let's see what the 17th has in store. Going with a pitching wedge here and heading for the green. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. For the birdie. And after that one, he's still in first place. And teeing off on this next hole. Wind could be an issue on this one. And, well, I guess we're about to find out. And this is looking fairway bound. "125 yards to go here. This one's looking good. All right, he's on the green now. And this next putt for a 63 on the final round. And that'll drop the birdie. And Luke, his round has come to an end. I think he did pretty good out there myself.
Well, there can only be one winner each week, John, and this player was next closest to them. Great result, no doubt. Well, that's going to do it from here. I'm Luke Elvey, and from John McCarthy, see you next time.